Welcome back to Top Gossip Today, your go-to source for the juiciest TV updates, deep dives, and entertainment news. If you're here, chances are you've been hooked on the roller coaster ride that is the White Lotus Season 3. And after Episode 6, titled Brothers Before Hoes, we've got a lot to talk about. From jaw-dropping revelations to spiraling characters, this episode delivered an emotional punch that will leave fans speechless. So, let's get into it. Right off the bat, we were thrown into what appeared to be one of the most shocking moments in the show's history. Tim Ratliff, struggling under the immense weight of his personal failures and looming financial doom, envisions his own suicide. The scene is gut-wrenching: a gunshot, his wife Victoria's piercing screams, and their daughter Piper's horror as she rushes into the room. It's a moment so raw, so unexpected, that it immediately reframes the show's tone. But in a cruel twist, it's all in Tim's head. This wasn't real, yet. However, this brief but intense vision sets the emotional stakes for the rest of the episode. It foreshadows the inescapable doom hanging over the Ratliff family, whose facade of wealth and security is crumbling before our eyes. Meanwhile, the tangled mess that is the Saxton Chloe Chelsea saga takes a turn for the scandalous. The show finally pulls back the curtain on what truly went down during their wild night, and it's, well, let's just say, more than anyone bargained for. Saxton, struggling with fragments of memory, pieces together that he and his brother Lachlan crossed lines that should never have been crossed. And while Lachlan is blissfully unaware, Chloe drops the truth bomb on Saxton with an almost casual cruelty. The whole situation spirals even further when Chloe's shady boyfriend, Gary/Greg, invites both brothers to his dinner party. Whether it's an invitation or a death sentence remains to be seen, but knowing the White Lotus, it's probably both. Elsewhere, the episode takes a more introspective turn with Piper and her family visiting the Buddhist meditation center. Piper, searching for purpose, is drawn to the peace the monastery offers. But her mother Victoria, ever the pragmatist, has no intention of letting her daughter throw away her privileged life for a spiritual journey. Instead, she embarks on a private tour, leaving Tim in the care of a monk who delivers the kind of wisdom Tim might not be in the right headspace to hear. Death is a happy return, the monk tells him. Like coming home. Chilling words for a man already standing on the edge of oblivion. As the Ratliff's house of cards teeters, another long brewing storm finally breaks, the tension between Laurie and Jacqueline. When Kate casually reveals that she saw Valentine leaving Jacqueline's room the morning after their wild night out, Laurie's reaction is one of quiet devastation. It becomes painfully clear that this isn't the first time Jacqueline has betrayed her under the guise of friendship. And in classic White Lotus fashion, the past isn't something that can be outrun, it only festers until it erupts. Meanwhile, Belinda finds herself caught in a waking nightmare. With Greg still lurking around the resort, she can't shake the feeling that something sinister is coming. And she might not be wrong. Despite her growing fear, hotel manager Fabian brushes off her concerns, more preoccupied with his musical debut than any looming danger. Greg, however, is playing his own game. When he extends an ominous invitation to his dinner party, it sets the stage for what could be the moment everything unravels. Could Greg be planning to eliminate all his problems in one bloody swoop? And then there's Rick. Armed and dangerous, he approaches a confrontation years in the making. Meeting with White Lotus co-owner Sritala Hollinger and her husband Jim, Rick's mind is a battlefield of conflicting emotions. Is he here for revenge? For answers? Or for something far darker? His unreadable expression suggests even he doesn't know yet. But what is certain is that this ticking time bomb is about to explode. While chaos brews across the resort, there's a rare glimmer of hope for one character, Gaitok, the ever-loyal security guard. Nervous yet excited for his first date with his coworker Mook, he faces one final hurdle: retrieving his gun from Tim's room before his shift ends. In a brilliantly staged scene, he frantically searches the Ratliff's suite, the tension mounting with each passing second. And just when it seems impossible, he miraculously picks the right drawer. It's a small victory, but in the White Lotus, small victories are all too rare. With so many ticking time bombs, both literal and figurative, episode 6 sets the stage for an explosive conclusion. Will Tim finally succumb to his demons? Will Greg carry out his deadly agenda? Will Rick's confrontation end in bloodshed? And most importantly, who will make it out alive? If this season has taught us anything, it's that no one is safe. So, buckle up, because the final episodes are sure to be a wild ride. Thanks for tuning in to Top Gossip today. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite shows. And let us know in the comments, who do you think won't make it to the finale? Until next time, keep your eyes open and your gossip juicy.